Welcome everybody. Old habits die hard, and because of that, we're gonna go to an oldie but a goodie, a favorite of mine. Coming back to the good old times of 80% win rate amuLIT, we're back. Amongst all the new things that we're trying now that Once Upon a Time has been banned, which means that now we have new flex slots that are not basically just forced to be the best possible card like Once Upon a Time was. We're bringing back steerings, and since we're bringing back steerings, one of the obvious steps that I wanted to try out in order to basically turn this into a card that can actually find a threat is to test Karn. Karn, of course, got Magazine Lattice ban, which is probably the most ridiculous ban in the history of the format by a significant margin. But nevertheless, we were not really a good Karn Lattice deck anyway, so it's not like I care too much about the fact that they banned the Lattice. In fact, I often just joked about, just running a list without Lattice at all because, might as well, right? Like, we were not something like Eldrazi Tron or Big Tron, Mono Green Tron that just wanted to, to just lattice you as early as possible or whatever. We've always been a deck that used Karn in a different way, and the idea for using Karn is obviously for value. Hence, we have the Wisdom command here to use it for value or to get one of the cards that are potentially good in the matchup where we might want them for. So that doesn't really change, right? So Karn will continue to be just a Aaron with the tier 1 sub. Welcome back, Aaron. For the second Twitch baby. For the second Twitch baby. Nice. Thank you so much for all the support, Aaron. Really appreciate it. But yeah, so the way that we use Karn again is not really to lock people out or anything like that. It's more as a value card and a threat that our opponent will need to eventually answer, because otherwise it's going to kill them, right? Now, one thing that changed that makes Karn better is number one, the appearance of the Breach deck. The Breach deck effectively cannot beat the Karn the Great Creator. Like, that's just not a thing that they can do because they are not good at pressuring it. I guess they have like one Sai in the 60 cards or something. So they're not good at pressuring it and they're not good at answering because the Fairy cannot bounce it anyway. So the only way that they have to answer it is by using Cryptic Command in order to return it to hand. So it's good there. Karn was always stellar against Stoneforge decks, basically blanking all their equipment, specifically relevant against a Sword of Feast and Famine. Obviously, because, well, if they can't equip the sword, it's a lot less dangerous, right? When I say Golem, we played Golems, but I don't think he's a Golem. No, I think he's a Scout. I think Golos is actually a Scout. But Golos is also terrible, so I don't know why I would want to play this card. Anyway, so a lot of the Reach decks have been moving away from Galblast to Path to Exile from what I have seen so well, so they can't even kill Karn. Yeah, even if you plus, though. If you plus and Karn goes up to 6, how does your opponent ever beat that, right? They need to draw one of their Cryptics and use it to bounce the Karn. That's literally the only way they have. So, and while they're worried about your Karn, you just Titan them, right? That has always been the strength of amuLIT as a Karn shell, is the fact that you don't really care about Karn. Like, your opponent just spends resources, they answer the Karn, and then you just Titan them and you kill them. So that is the idea that I'm trying to exploit, I guess would be a word to use here. So you're going to see that we have a pretty minimal sideboard package. We have one explosives, we have one cage, one liquid metal coating, which is basically like a replacement for for lattice. I don't really expect the coating to be good, since it also hasn't been good in the past. Hey Scott, how's it going? Happy Tuesday to you as well. And then Wormcoil, which is far and away the card that we minus Karn for the most, right? Can't kill their Goker, goes up to 6 loyalty, and the turn they play it. Sounds familiar. Yeah, except they spent mana on the Walker instead of 3, right? They spent 4 mana. So yeah, so I made a couple of changes in the mana base. We have one field of the dead. I was actually considering going back to Colony Garden in place of the second field. We're playing 29 lands, and we're only doing 3 castles because we're gonna try to do the amulet thing more often, so castle is gonna be less necessary. And what this does is it actually opens up space for a Crumbling Vestige and Gemstone Mine, which are cards that I am very, very fond of, and which are also cards that allow me to Steerings on turn 1, which I am very interested in doing. So everything else remains kind of the same. I only have access to 8 bounce lands, but yeah, everything else should be pretty straightforward. Bojuki Bog in the sideboard is the only thing because Karn can actually go get the cage if we need to, so we probably don't have a need for Bojuki Bog as often anymore. Though I still want to have access to it because of the random. Also, the fact that Karn answers like a bunch of the value that we're getting from Bojuki Bog is precisely to like stop Emry and stuff like that, which Karn does already. So yeah, that's just a little bit about the deck, and yeah, let's just fire up a Constructor League and see what's up. amuLIT Karn post once upon a time. Weren't the bannings supposed to go live today? I thought the bannings were going to be live today. I guess they aren't. Whatever. Wouldn't Tormod script be good in this side as well? Yes, but I'm like I wish I had room for Tormod script, but unfortunately I don't think we do. Particularly because I think that the cage is particularly great right now, because of the stuff that I already talked about in Emry and the other guy, Grishabrand. No, not Grishabrand. Neoform. So we have turn 1 Scout. Turn 2 we need an untapped green. We have a Karn. We have a Titan. I think this is a keep. Oh, my opponent says that they were watching the stream. Thanks. Good luck. Alright, so my opponent's an amulet as well. Gonna name Scout. So we really want an untapped green source here. The nice thing is that because my opponent's also playing amulet, this Vesuva is likely to find the bounce land to copy, which is very nice. Unfortunately, my opponent has an amulet and I don't, so feels bad, man. Ooh, whites. Ooh. Uh-oh, we're super dead now. Well, guess we're kind of screwed here. If my opponent has a bounce land plus Titan, we are... There's nothing we could have done anyway. We were on the draw against my opponent's double amulet draw, so... Alright. Let's save ourselves some time. Alright, Beast Within Force. Opponent knows how to play Amulet, yep. Así es como se siente. Oh man. Oh man. Man, my opponent's deck is too good. I don't think I like Karn too much here. Well, I guess that we do have the coding. Okay, so I guess the Karn is fine. I guess the Karn is fine. I mean, Tiny has a 50% win rate this match. Fair, that's fair. Let's do something like this. Isn't it technically 100% win rate? Wow, next level. Sure. Okay, so we're gonna keep this. If we find the bounce land, we are probably gonna win very easily, which I'm in the business of doing. So I think that it's a risky draw for sure, but like the upside is just so absurdly high that it's definitely worth giving it a shot. And again, Vesuva almost certainly counts because I'm probably gonna be able to copy my opponent's land anyway. My opponent names Crab. That's funny. Should I amuLIT here? I actually don't think so. I think I value my gemstone mine counter higher. And the amuLIT doesn't really give me anything. Like if I find the bounce line, I'm gonna be able to cast my Titan anyway. So I guess it's not gonna be able. It's not gonna allow me to cast the Karn. But the problem is, if casting the Karn costs me a land, I don't think I'm too into it anyway. So yeah, I think I'm okay. Not playing the amuLIT there. Hey, Truno. No, it's not that it's not playable anymore. It's more of a fact of I'm playing Karn and like I'm already making so many sacrifices to play Karn already that I don't think I can make even more sacrifices in order to play Dryad. So if I'm playing Karn, I'm basically not playing Dryad. It's a way to put it. Ah, you see? We got him, chat. We got him, chat. Liechtenstein there. Oh, nice. Alright, so my opponent probably has... I guess I'm not F6ing here. Please be a Dryad. Sweet. So at least this is something we can dismember. If we find the Vine Sand on a Vesuva, I think we're going to win very easily. But if we don't, then we might actually be in trouble. Which kind of sucks. Hopefully they don't have a castle. Yay! Okay. Gonna go squatter here, doesn't really matter. The only problem is that now we won't be able to haste Titan? Let me think. So 1, 2, 3, 3 plus 4. We cast Titan, we cast Karn. Yeah, my opponent is basically checking out whether they should go squat or something. All right. So we float a green mana. So now we can't haste anymore, which is certainly a big deal. But at least we can Titan. Gonna get the coding and pass the turn. And this should be the win right here. Unless my opponent has somehow double amuLIT when they have not yet played an amuLIT. This should be game over because coding is going to destroy this in the growth chamber. You got a scout. Got a scout. What you don't have, however, is a land. My opponent might have force over there. A second force. kill my prime time. I don't care. Because I have a second one. Opponent concedes. Easy. All right. Just percent the same. Alright, so how much do we like Karn? Opponent kept 7. I don't think I like Karn that much. In the mirror, on multi 6. Can I beat the mirror in 5? I have some interaction, but I'm on the draw? Oh, this is brutal, man. I think I have to keep this, even though it's very unlikely to win the game. Dismember. Nope. Imagine if I had it once upon a time. Yeah, things would be better. At least it looks like my opponent is also testing not playing once upon a time, so at least we're on even footing, so that's something. It is my opponent tanking because they might have a kill, because if they do, that could be problematic. Okay. Asusa is something. Doesn't seem great, but it is something. Alright, that's a Valakut. That doesn't really do much, I don't think. Just yet, at least. So there's Dryad. Hey, easy toss is gone. Alright, I think I'm just gonna beast within this sanctuary. Clearly my opponent does not have a land. So I think we're going to... Ooh. Well, that's pretty hot. That's a really good draw. My opponent might have an answer here. But that is fine. So we Asusa. And then I send home Sanctuary. I guess they're considering whether they should force me here. Which is actually a fair consideration. And I'm definitely destroying the Celestial Sanctuary. Just main phase. The Fronsa with the tweet from sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Fronsa, thank you for the support. Enjoy your emotes. And if you'd like to get access to the sideboard guide, all you need to do is you need to join my Discord and then link your Twitch and your Discord accounts. Based within that one. If they have a bounce land, I get kind of blown out, but that's fine. Like, I cannot be the bounce land, I guess. But I think it's it's better for me to do this than, all right, sweet, than for me to destroy the Dryad, and then my opponent just has any land and they just Titan me. All right, OP, do your worst. Got him. We got him, chat. We got him. All right, show me what you got, OP. Okay, so they do have their own beast within, which is a little bit of annoying. It's very, very bit of annoying, actually. But we're gonna get to Karn them. So that is something. I think I have to plus. So if my opponent has a Titan in hand, if their last card is a Titan, we probably just die. That's pretty fucking good. That is pretty fucking good for them. Yeah. That is pretty good. So now they're gonna clear the Karn. And I can't even if I draw a bounce land, I can't even pack for Asusa. Feels bad, man. Rex Sage, where are you? Semi-Growth Chamber. For anyone looking to pick up Stacy Foils, CK has 4 left at 8 each. I just pre-ordered a playset for 35. Ship it off the mystery box, approximately the price of a single foil Stacy from Kamigawa. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, but my opponent has an instant speed activation, so I cannot pack for Asusa because then I just die. So I'm trying to think if there's any way I can set this up. Jeez, my opponent actually drawing both of their Valakets was kind of a big deal this game. Yeah, I'm thinking of either probably transmuting for a castle was what I was thinking. But the problem is that even if I resolve a Titan, my opponent can just kill it. And I die 20 land because my opponent has double Valaket. Rex Sage Dried. Yeah, the Rex Sage is in my sideboard. I didn't bring it in because I don't think it's very good in the matchup. I think it's too slow. But the way that this matchup, the way that this specific match ended up playing out, Rex Sage would be pretty good right here. I could go Squatter. Go Squatter seems horrible. So I die 20 land and I die 20 Titan. Die 20 land, die 20 Titan. Feels bad, man. Yep, that's the line. Hey Pedro, how's it going? Force of Vigor. Alright. Okay, so they have a land. Alright, we just died. To be fair, it's not that my opponent got lucky or anything, it's just like most of their deck just kills me at that point. So um, they played it well. They played it well. They will peel amuLIT. That would have been, yeah, like I mean redundant dryad would have been good for us. Phew, that was tense. Yeah, we were 1 mana short, unfortunately. Yeah, GG's epic. GG's. Alright. Yeah, we can't keep this hand. Pedro with the Twitch from sub. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold, Pedro. Thank you for the continued support. Do we like this hand? I mean, I don't like it, but am I forced to keep this hand is a better question. The Beast Within Game 3 was clutch. Yeah, Beast Within is pretty big deal. Yeah, naturally drawing both Valakids and a Dryad was probably the bigger deal. that was definitely very strong. Because I could have beaten one Valakut, and I could have beaten, or like if you hadn't found the fetch, I could have beaten the no fetch as well, because I could have packed it for us. So I guess that you forced my amulet, so I'm still in a really really bad shape anyway. So yeah, I think it's just like your hand was very good. Even if you just didn't fight it, you didn't didn't need a Titan anyway. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ship this down to 5, down to 4. Wonder if letting Epic cast the Titan and then Beastie in his try in response would have been right. Maybe you could have resolved your Titan the next turn. I mean, I am dying to a bunch of things at that point. Like I'm not dead to the Dryad, right? But I am actually dead to a Titan. Then, because if he hadn't found the fetch land either, that would have given me a lot more options. But I think that a Dryad is less game over than a Titan, so I think that it's important to answer it. Alright, we have to keep this, like we're just going too low. So bottom that, and bottom that, I guess. Feels bad, man. Multi 4 against blue white and we find 2 of our basics. Feels bad, man. I also named Crab with Carbon for the lulz, yeah. Then drew a scout and got punished. Nice. That's just good value right there. Should I even play out the T-West? I guess I should. Bounce on, please. Yeah, multi 4 against Stoneblade. Probably not beatable, unfortunately. Hope you get the 80%. That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for. Just gotta run it. Just run it back. Easy. So they're probably on straight up blue white because they pitch a Queller to the Force. I think we just have to play this out, right? It's not that we can transmute this TOS, we can transmute it for counter magic, but that's about it. I think, however, I'm going to hold it in hand and just flash it in end step, just gives my opponent less information. We get punished if my opponent has land sword. But if they have land sword, the highest EV plays to just concede the game anyway, so. Tiferino. Land shock. It is Tiferino. So I'm going to do this because if I draw a Titan off the top, I can transmute for a Cavern. Again, we get blown out by a sword, but we can't beat a sword, so no use in playing around it. But now at least we can transmute. Another no blocks. Field of Ruin, that's pretty brutal actually. That is pretty good. Please step out for something silly. Come on, opponent. You can do it. Just step out for something irrelevant. So it's possible they have another Queller. In fact, it's pretty likely they have another Queller. Because they just like threw one. They just exile in one when I'm on a mole. Well, I can't really play around shit, so I won't. Really ballsy from opponent, because I had one unknown card, and if that unknown card had been a Cavern, they would have lost the game on the spot. So definitely a pretty bad mistake from our opponent right there. If that one unknown card had been a if that one unknown card had been the Cavern, then they lose, and they just had no business losing that game. So they just put themselves in an awkward position for no reason. So that was definitely a punt on their side. I guess I don't want pact against this version of the deck. Won't field, won't fountain. Only 3 castles? Yeah, because it's a Karn version, so I'm not relying too much on castles. Let's go with something like this and see what's up. But yeah, it's crazy that I was legit able to win that game if I had gotten a little bit luckier after my mul to 4. It's kind of a big deal. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Hand is great. Turn was scout is basically the nut draw. What did we lose to? The mirror. Very interested in seeing if the cards turn out to be good. I have a nice set of Japanese art cards that might be useful. Yeah, I mean, it's not unlikely for them to be good. It's just they are okay in the current metagame. Oh yeah, please force me. Yes! Wow, that's so much value. We just got a 2-for-1 from an Ancient Steerings. Wow, that's awesome for us. That is so good. Please step out. Please step out. Oh yeah, this game is turning out great for us. So now I'm gonna kill dismember the Stoneforge, so they are stuck with this. And then I'm going to slam the Karn and then just go to town on them. Yeah, my opponent did not play this game very well. Forcing Steerings is completely unnecessary. You have another force, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need 2 more forces, actually. To be more precise. They do have another force. Okay, so they're down to 3 cards, and one of them is a dud. So we're probably gonna get fielded here, so we need to draw land. But if we draw land, we're in amazing shape. Because there's no way my opponent has another force plus another blue card. That's just not a thing. The fairy? Well, we can beat that one. Got more? No more. Interesting. So we're gonna get coding here. And I'm gonna play the scout just because we can pressure. Just as a silly 1-1. But I think it's worth the gemstone counter to just be able to pressure this guy. Move to end step. Play Azusa first. See if my opponent has a Spell Queller. They don't. Attack the fairy. See if my opponent has a Spell Queller. Land. Bounce. Replay. Play coding. Maybe they will quell this. I expect them to quell this, I guess. And if they don't quell this, then the game is over. Karn to Torak. Nice. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Karn to Torak. That's very good. Yep. Sure. Buy land. We're probably just done here. Because we can like start forcing the issue now. While Karn goes up in loyalty. And my opponent goes down in lands. Sure, second to fairy, you got it. Sure, bounce my Azusa, you got it. Good times, good times. There's a land. Now there's no more land. Now there is Titan. Can we concede opponent? Are we done here? There we go. No. My opponent made some bad plays but didn't get punished in that game one, unfortunately for us. So that was game two. Did you not worm call because you were worried about Queller? No. I mean, I was gonna worm call if my opponent had quelled my liquid metal coating. I would have worm coiled, but since they didn't, then I don't care, right? Yeah, okay. It's kind of a sketcher, but it's nice that we have like my opponent is gonna need to have the force here. I guess I could head Malik too. But that's probably fine. Because now I can get Pele Celestia Sanctuary here. Ceremonious Rejection. Okay. Ashiok, you got it. Are you gonna minus? No. Okay, at least my opponent is not on the minus Ashiok plan. Good for them. Good for them. Yeah, multiple answers to this guy, so we can end step kill the Ashiok and then slam a Titan. They did see Karn, yeah. But yeah, I don't know if rejection is still. I guess it is reasonable against us if they did see the Karn. Queller, PogChamp. We have double answer, so I guess that we do this. We let my opponent tap so we can play around force. Hola, Tuto, ¿cómo te va? Some nice little magical interactions over here. Take 3. We're off to our 80% start. Yep. Just getting there. Alright, so black, 1. Hardcast Force of Negation. Alright, so we're gonna beast within the Ashiok. You have a mana leak too? They might actually have a mana leak. They don't. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I transmute for Cavern, I'm 2 mana short, so I can't do that. So I guess I just want to maximize mana. I guess we do get got by Gust and Disdainful Stroke. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Yeah. So we get got by Gust and Disdainful Stroke, but we can't really play around those. Yeah. I mean, we could have played around those, but it would have been hard for us to do. Bounce Land is still decent here. Yeah, that's actually pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. The question is, do we chump or not? I guess we do. It's not like we're gonna be able to raise this, so. Hmm. Please have a Gust in hand, because that would be awesome. Alright, so I guess they do have a Gust in hand. We can minus 4 explosives, which should be kind of poggers. And they could have quelled this. So I'm going to assume that they don't have a queller. And they don't have rejection. So I guess it has to be Gust. Well, this game took a turn, chat. This game just took a wild turn over there. Was there a reason to not beast the Queller? Yeah, it's not a bad question. It's just that if I beast the Queller, then my opponent has 2 beasts, right? Blow this one up. And I can beast within their beast within tokens, so they can't attack me. I wish I knew. I guess chat can tell me. Okay, so they're attacking Karn. So I guess that I target this at the beast, even though it's weird. Just so it doesn't attack my Karn. That's pretty hilarious, actually. Vigilance Beast. Second Karn? God damn it. This is too great. I guess I'm gonna minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for coding here. Because if I minus for coding and this resolves, so I can answer the colonnade here. And my opponent can spend their turn to attack me. But I can just chomp and I still have a second card in hand. So this actually pressures them pretty well. Oh, whoops. I forgot to do this in upkeep. That's actually right. I messed this up. Well, artifact. Damn it! I should have done this in upkeep. I guess that I can't really do that in upkeep. Never mind. Okay. So only one card left, and I have a second card. Whoo! 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over. Game is over. Plus there. Feels good, man. GG's! Says Primetime. Good games, sir. Or madam. We drew like a god there? Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't we draw like a god? I strongly recommend drawing like a god. Um, this hand is so awkward, but so good if it works out. Because like the fact that we have amuLIT basically almost guarantees the turn 3 Karn. And this hand is just so much gasoline. We just need to find the green source, but I think I'm gonna ship it though. It's too risky. This hand is better. Yeah, you just get whitelisted. I strongly recommend getting whitelisted. It's pretty high EV. I'm bottoming the Asusa there. It's possible that I should be bottoming the Scout instead. Scout is definitely the highest value play. The only problem is, yeah, exactly this. They're probably gonna get the Karn or the Steerings here. If they want to go for the cheese, yeah, they're gonna go for the cheese. And so far, it's gonna work out for them. Oh man. Guess maybe it doesn't work out for them. Liliana. Discarding Summoner's Pact here. If we find any land, any untapped land or a bounce land, we get to Titan. We don't, but at least now we get to Karn. And we're gonna get to, I guess we plus here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna plus here. Just plus on nothing. Attack Lily. So if my opponent trophies my Karn, they're actually giving me primetime mana. But I don't want to minus and then get blown out by... I don't want to minus and then get blown out by... wow, they discarded Thoughtseize? Whoo! Oh, sequencing opponent. Hashtag sequencing opponent. Oh man, that's pretty brutal there. That is pretty brutal there. Hashtag sequencing. Oh, look at that. Magic Online has updated binary restrict list for the following formats: Legacy and Modern. Texas contain cards which are now banned. Okay, cool. Oh man. Opponent. Why would you get so greedy? That's so wildly greedy. That's insane. Yeah, Field Teleria sounds pretty good right here. And now we're going to... I guess we can minus for Wormcoil. If I minus from Wormcoil, that means that my opponent cannot Lily plus removal spell me. Yeah, I guess my opponent got the message there. Alright. This for Ashiok, Bujukibog, Field, Karn, baby. They will discard exactly. They discarded with Lily, but that means that they don't answer my Titan. That is my point. If my opponent has a Lily they can minus, they can use a Fatal Push on my Sakura Tribe Scout, and then they minus Liliana and they answer my Titan. So if they answer my Wormcoil, they don't answer my Titan. And if they answer my Titan, then they die to my Wormcoil. So that is precisely why I was entertaining the possibility of doing that. This is payback for top 8 of regionals. Yeah, I guess so. This is just justice being restituted to the world. That's what this is. This is a great anti-John hand. It is just perfect. Turn 1, probably Tolaria West. Well, like I said, we can turn 1 Castle. Depends on what they discard here. Probably the Steerings. Explore. Good. Good job, opponent. That was the correct card to discard. But that makes my turn a little bit more obvious, because now I don't need to use my Vestige yet. But yeah, good job, opponent, identifying the problematic card there. Ooh. Ew. Yeah, we have a T-West, so I guess that we do this. They know about these 4 cards. They don't know about these 2. Thoughtseize me. I guess now they know about all of them. Actually, the correct thing to Thoughtseize here, Azusa. Funny, right? Yep. Yeah, my opponent's on top of it. They're playing well. I was kind of sad once upon a time. I mean, you can't really be surprised about that, however, right? It was kind of obvious that it was going to happen. Do we pack for Azusa and accept our loss to Fulminator Mage? I think we do. Yeah, I think we have to. We only lose to Fulminator, however. I could have also packed it for Uro there, but I think that it's better for me to pack for Fulminator. To pack for Azusa, I mean. So the nice thing is that Vesuva allows me to play around. I guess I should have copied my own castle there, shouldn't I? Yeah, I totally should have. But yeah, if my opponent has a Fulminator, we just die here. But I just accepted my loss to Fulminator because I think that otherwise we're going to be just too far behind. And I lose to Fulminator anyway. Oh, Pillage. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, we were losing to Pillage anyway, right? Because like I need to use Simigroth Chamber in order to develop my mana, and then that means that we're never going to get into Titan before the Tarmogoyf kills me. So it's fine. Sometimes you just have to assess and analyze what you can and what you cannot beat, and then play accordingly. I didn't get to. Sure. Reasonable anti-John hand. Asses. What I think of Bant Stoneblade, I think is one of the best decks in the format. I streamed it already. Weren't you here, Man of Mystery? What convinced me to pick Stronghold Garrison Build again? The fact that it's so much better than Battlements. Like, by so much, it's crazy. Even without Karn, even with the list that I played in regionals, I was already playing Stronghold Battlements, and it was so good so many times during that weekend. Yeah, I think here I am just going to Azusa, play my Simigroth Chamber, see what my opponent does. Maybe they bolt/push this in response. They bolted. Okay, that's fine. So now we bounce our Raging Ravine. Next turn we can amuLIT plus Karn, or just Karn. We can get pillaged. That would suck. Or fulminated, I guess. Alright. So I guess we're just gonna Karn. It's a big goif. That is a big goif. Minus for explosives, because I can stop my opponent's clock immediately. We already have a second Karn. They can attack the Karn if they want to, but I don't really care too much. So Karn basically drew me an engineered explosives and gave me 5 life. Second Goif. Opponent, really? You literally know about this card and you just whatever, man. I think it's still better for me to Titan. Which speaks of how far ahead I am. And this is what I was saying about why I thought that my opponent in the event played so well. I mean, we see why I'm winning here, right? The reason I'm winning here is because my opponent somehow kept a hand that they shouldn't have kept in a million years. And my opponent in the event kept 2 very, very good hands. And that's why they won. And this is why this opponent is not winning. I mean, I don't know if they're bad. They can simply not be familiar with the matchup, right? Alright, so this is super laggy, so I'm going to try to restart Moto here. Maybe it's because of the update that happened. Currently 2-1-1. My password in there. They played it second golf with Exhaustion on your hand. Okay, fair. Alright, fair. My first level up moment with Modern was when I stopped being afraid of mulligan mediocre hand. Exactly. Especially with the London mulligan. There's just no excuse to not mulligan properly. Look at all my illegal decks now. So many illegal decks. Whoops. There we go. All right. I'm definitely not 1-1. What the hell is going on? How often do I go through and clean out illegal decks? Not often enough. Well, this is not Moto. Why is this going on? And I am 2-1. I just beat my Jund opponent. I literally just beat them. What the hell is going on here? Wait, what? No, I just won a match. You folks were all here. I literally just won a match. Why am I 1-1? What the hell is going on? Easy file for comp? Yeah, 100% I'm gonna be filing for comp. Like, what the hell is this? Also, I think it's really funny that like the active players are just like getting, I guess, dropped. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe we just have to wait until this like goes down to 0, and then everybody will be added back in. I mean, I want to say that's what's gonna happen because no, we beat the Stoneblade deck, and then we beat Junt. So I was 2-1 after winning. Bonus match for the league, I guess. Yeah, I lost against amuLIT. I beat Blue White Stoneblade, and then I just beat Junt. Maybe they're also banning Titan. I mean, I joined the league with a legal deck, so they should not be dropping me, that's for sure. And if they are, that is fucked up. Wait, what? I guess they did drop me, huh? What is... Help! Help, chat! I need help. How do I join a league? Oh wait. Here we are. No. Are we? No, we can't join yet. What is going on? Oh man. Oh, this is hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna log off of Moto again. I think that Moto just had a seizure or something. Wow, just Moto can't handle it. Come on, Moto, you can do it. Alright, constructed and Modern League. Yay. Okay, so we were 2-1, but now we're not 2-1 anymore. And we got our money back, so I guess that happened. Never change, Moto never change. I guess. So we were working hard. We managed to we were 2-1, and now we're not 2-1 anymore. Cool. Sounds good. All right. So I guess we just gave a bonus. We just had a little bonus league. Couple of bonus matches that were worth literally nothing. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break, I guess, and we're going to start another league with the same list because we didn't even get to finish it. So if you're if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this bonus league of sorts. That's pretty anticlimactic, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the For Real league. Okay, we're gonna play a league for real now. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.